Okay, this question, Johnson had 1/3 as many red marbles as blue marbles. If he bought another 12 red marbles, he would have 2/5 as many red marbles as blue marbles. How many marbles did Johnson have altogether? Okay, so first of all, we draw the model, right? 1/3 as many red marbles as blue marbles. Usually the first number, the top number belongs to the first item. Then the second number belongs to the second item. So 1/3, that means you draw 1/3, then you draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so one unit, right, is for red, and then 3 unit is for blue. Okay, then it says that if he bought another 12 marbles, he will have 2/5 as many red marbles as blue marbles. So same thing, the first number, the nominator belong to the first item, and then the denominator, the second number, belong to the second item. So now you draw 2/5. So that would mean that you draw 2/5, right? Where's my question? 2/5, right? 2/5. So we can draw the blue first. Okay, so you 2/5, so blue will be 5 now. Okay, so you see blue, right? Because there's no increase. There's no increase. Same quantity, because blue never increase because he only bought another 12 red marbles, but he didn't buy any blue marbles. So blue marbles, the quantity should remain the same. So when we draw the model, we also draw the same for blue marbles. So blue marbles is 2/5, so it's 5 units. So we draw it as 5 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is blue. So this is first part, and then the second part. Then he says that if he bought another 12 red marbles, he will have 2/5, so 2 units for red marbles. So 2 units for red marbles. So you see the blue marbles, right? There's no increase. So from here, from 3 units, you change to 5 units. So from 3U, you increase to 5U. Okay, so 3 to 5, how to make them all equal? How to make them the same? Because they never increase. So 3 and 5, the common multiple would be 15, right? So 15 parts. So you change this to 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 change to 15. That means inside must have 3 parts. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So now here got 15 parts, right? So likewise, here, this one must also have exactly the same 15 parts. So here already got 3, right? How to make it to 15 parts? So 3 change to 15 parts will be 5, 10, 15, right? So there must be 5 inside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Again, same thing, this one got 15 parts. Right? So now, this one and this one, same thing, they have 15 parts. So the number of blue marbles is exactly the same from at first, and then if. Okay? Later on, if. So now, you can see that this one, we have 15 parts here, we have 15 parts here, right? So from 1 unit, how to change to 15 parts would be, you break them into 5 small parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if 1 unit, you break into 5 parts, right? 1U you break into 5 parts. So likewise for this one, your 1U must be broken into 5 parts. So 1U broken into 5 parts will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1U is 5 parts, right? So same thing, you can see that this one, 1U is broken into how many parts? 1U is broken into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3. So 1U is broken into 3 parts. Correct or not? So that's why here can have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 1U is 3 parts. So same thing for the red. We also must break them exactly the same. 1U is 3 parts. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So now that means your red got how many U? Your red is actually 2U, which is also equals to how many parts? 6 parts for if. Okay, then this one, the blue will be 1U is 3 parts, right? So blue actually is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5U, which is also 15 parts. Look at this one. At first, your red is 1U, right? 1U has 5 parts. So now you see, the blue has got 15 parts at first. And then after that, even when you buy some more of the red, the blue still no change. So it's still 15 parts. But the red has changes. At first, the red is 1U, which is 5 parts. Correct? This is for red. And then if he buys some more 12 red marbles, then this boy's name Johnson would have 2U of the red, which is 6 parts. So that means actually how many parts has increased? 5 to 6 is how many parts? Increase of 1 part, right? That means if he buy 12 more marbles, 12 more red marbles, he only increase in 1 part. So 1 part is 12 marbles. Correct or not? So then the question asks, how many marbles did Johnson have all together? He said if he bought another 12 marbles, he will have 2/5 as many red marbles as blue marbles. So how many marbles did Johnson have all together? So how many did he have all together? Because this one is if. That means if he buy lah, then he will have this number of marbles. But then the problem is now he never buy ma. So if ma. So how many marbles did Johnson have all together? So how many parts does he have all together at first? So we see this one got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, red got 5 parts, right? Blue has how many parts? Blue we already counted has 15 parts ma. So 5 plus 15. So all together here to here is 20 parts, right? So 1 part is 12 marbles, so 20 parts would be 12 times 20 equals to 240 marbles. So how many marbles did Johnson have altogether? He had 240 marbles all together. Okay, understand? Okay, this one is about parts and unit. This method is called parts and unit. So they give you the units, okay? And then the units, right, may be different, but you have to break them into the same number of parts. So like in this case, they didn't buy any blue. So the blue from 3 units changed to 5 units, but you see the size is still the same. So you must make the parts inside exactly the same. Okay, so that's why here I break it into 15 parts because 3 and 5, the common multiple actually is 15. So here I break into 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Then for this question, I break it into 5, 5, 5. So that's why 5, 10, 15. Here's 15, here's also 15. Understand? So once I know that for this part, I need to break them into 5 units, 5 parts. Then same thing for red one, I have to break into 5 parts. And over here, if I know that I have to break it into 3 parts, that means the second part, for the red, I also must break into 3 parts. Then you compare the red if and compare the red at first. When you compare, you realize here got 6 parts, here only got 5 parts. That means increase of how many parts? Increase of only 1 part. When you increase in 1 part, right, it's only 12 marbles, because if he bought another 12 marbles, so the 1 part represents 12 marbles. So the question asks, how many marbles did Johnson have all together? So all together is this portion here, because this is if 嘛，如果他有买，可是 the problem is 他还没有买嘛，所以我们应该看他之前的到底其实有多少粒 marbles。所以他之前呢，你算那个 parts 有5 plus 15有20个 parts， so 20个 parts， one part is 12 marbles， 20个 parts 就是12 times 20， 240个 marbles， 明白吗？ OK， 拜拜。